Force. Pass to Aiden. It's Bridges on the wing. Offline with a three.
When you look at the age of Jared Allen, the way he's developed, he could be a top 5 center in the league very soon. Fantastic impact on the court he has. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Now here's Garland. Allen a screen. Pass to Mobley. Unloads from 13. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. And Allen has the defense and finishing that you want from the center spot, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. Allen can switch on the guards with ease. Great lateral movement and contests very well. Having a center that can do that is huge for a team. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Garland, no good. Ooh, poked away. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Knocked loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Cleveland with it. From deep, Mitchell. The offensive rebound. And Allen gets it to go.
And that kind of bucket for Allen is just injecting energy into the team. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA.
Booker, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Mitchell. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that had some turnover or coaching change, it's about finding who you are, finding your identity, figuring out what style is going to work.
And that one's good.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
The three from Mitchell. Here's LeVert. Here's Mobley. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Outside Booker. From outside, off the mark. The Cavs trailing. Launches it. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 5 now.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside. And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
They get it back to the paint. Here's Ayton. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, you bumped me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Bridges misses.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
From deep, Mobley. He can't get it to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
Yeah, that's a bit of a head scratcher there. That was a case where every single thing that could have gone wrong for them, it showed up.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Here's a three from Paul. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. The Suns making a switch here.
Substitution on the board.
Now off the inbound. Tries to save it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Cleveland with it, trailing by 2. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First free throw is good.
And Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game with the way he can produce. When he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Stevens. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top, up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
And now, the second to the court, the powerhouse Phoenix team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. And out of bounds, the Suns will take it.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Booker for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now, but you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
As impressive as the numbers were for Mobley as a rookie, the consistency stood out the most, Grant.
Yeah, no question, B.A. Mobley shows up and makes an impact every night. He just finds ways to help the team even when the shots aren't there. He's the type of player that fits with any system.
Beyond the arc. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Timeout call, the Cavaliers. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got his third basket on the night right there. For three, Booker. And it's Booker again missing.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger. And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
The Cavs trailing. And Mitchell with the slam.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Pass to Booker. Cavaliers with a rebound.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Darius Garland has proven he's a franchise player, Grant. And the upside is still there for him.
Oh, wow. He could be one of the best guards in the league when he hits his prime. He gives you everything you want from a point guard. This team was patient with him, and it paid off.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And the basket by Shaman.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Allen. Back to Garland. And it's Allen who slams it home.
That's a great finish from J.A. A high percentage look inside from a very high percentage shooter.
He buries it from three.
Now he's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Still the traditional play of Chris Paul as the point guard, that pass-first DNA. Amazing what he's done when you think back through his entire career.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And the free throw, no good. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Craig with a screen. Inside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
26 seconds left in the first half. Here's Okoro. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
But he didn't need to add the spice, but I like it spicy.
And that one misses. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Suns. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Cleveland calls timeout.
Please give a big round of applause to your Cavaliers youth dance team.
Now Garland. Outside Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 20.
We love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Outside Craig. Lots of room. It's not going to go for him. And it's Cleveland the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
From deep, Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous, and this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Bridges outside. And the Suns miss again.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Shamet. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Here's Garland. And he lays it up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Pretty good energy from the young guard Garland there. Rockets right back up the court in the fast break.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Now here's Booker. 13 points in the game. Pass to Ayton. That one goes. Count it. Ayton's got 6 points.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Let's give it up for your powerhouse dance team.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Garland, and the layup is good off the glass. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the seasons in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Well, Garland can spin you around a little bit, and that time pretty fancy on the handle.
It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And again, it's the Suns missing.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
After taking Cam Johnson 10th in the 2019 draft, the Timberwolves promptly sent him and Saric to the Suns in exchange for Jarrett Culver.
Pass to Bridges from the arc.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Garland, and finished off by Garland.
Garland out there doing a great job creating space with the handle, playing with some confidence.
Paul for three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Knocks down the triple. Garland's got 14 points now in the second half.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the chart. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. Paul's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot. Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Down low. Back to Johnson. Here's Ayton. Allen defending. Outside Johnson. Just 3 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Ayton gets it to go.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
To the inside. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Osman. No good from outside.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
For 3, Booker. The rebound by Allen. Well, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
And that's no problem as Okoro's able to rise up.
Bridges, left side. Takes a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He implored his team to fight until the end. He said, quote, "We might be up now, but we can't give the ball away. Don't let your guard down until the clock hits 0. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Cleveland calls timeout. Here's Garland. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Garland. Pass to LeVert. Puts up a 3. Outside Mitchell. The 3 ball. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? It remains to be seen.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Bridges misses.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Garland with the ball. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. They double him with Ayton. Here's Allen. That shot missing. Ayton with the defensive effort.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Cavaliers.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And here are the Suns now. And Paul gets it to go.
Now, you're pretty confident that Chris Paul is going to make the right decision with the basketball.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And they get it back. Back to Garland. LeVert outside. Pass to Garland. There's the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Stolen by Mobley. And the bucket is good.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive.
Boy, we was balling. He was fucking damn. He was 10 for 18, but he had a horrible first half. I mean, he didn't miss in the second half. 9 for 12. Damn. I was like, fuck it. Mitchell kept me in the game. Excuse me. Mitchell and LeVert kept me in the game. LeVert was just playing. He just balled. Damn, he shot horribly though. I didn't even realize. Oh yeah, because I did shoot a lot of threes with him. I missed a lot of threes. Wide open. That's the thing. That's the crazy part. If I'd have made these, I probably had 100 damn points by now, bro. And Mobley too. He was balling. These two niggas was like the Twin Towers of the paint, bro. This piece of shit ass cracker. Sorry if you're. Yeah, fuck that. Sorry ass cracker. Wait. Oh yeah. 46 points in the paint. Yeah, we was just. Fuck that. We had a lot of threes too. 10 threes. Dude. I did throw up a couple bad shots at the end with Garland. One bad shot, but I made it. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Donovan Mitchell, though, 29 points, 11 for 17, 6 for 10. Man, he was just magnificent. Defense. Defense. And he was trash, too.